all along that changed things in their lives. Do I regret that for them? It's not my job. It is not my job to hold on to their regrets. I don't have any for me. I know I chose this path. I chose to be suicidal. I chose to attempt suicide. By the way, I didn't succeed, but I do identify very strongly I am now a suicide survivor. So I recognize that I have lived my entire life with something deciding that my life was not valuable enough to live. I needed to medicate it. I needed to shut it down. I needed to call my original awakening. The first time anybody ever identified me as bipolar, I was going through a spiritual awakening. Huh. So, surprise, bipolar is a spiritual awakening. Nobody has ever told me, here's a blood test. Yep, that proves you're bipolar. What was happening was I was so deeply connected to two poles, I wasn't able, and that's the masculine and the feminine, those two poles that are supposed to be me. I was able to easily move between the two of them, but I was doing it unconsciously. When I started to transform my triggers, when I started to see what that trigger means to me, then I could actually consciously move between those masculine and feminine. I could jump into my masculine and say, okay, I need to get this done. And I could jump out into that power. I could drop into my feminine and I could say, I need to tune in. I need to tune into my soul. I need to tap into my intuition. I need to recognize I stopped needing to be on hypervigilant mode because I can tune in there. And so can you. You can tune in to that hypervigilance that comes up with PTSD, another label they give me. That hypervigilance that comes up there, that's really your intuition screaming at you that you need to drop into the feminine and see what's here, because that means there's an opportunity. There's an opportunity for growth. There's an opportunity for awareness. It's time to let go of the idea that I need to change whoever triggered me. Whoever or whatever triggered me, thank you. Thank you so much, because I can't change you. It's none of my business. What you're doing or why you're triggered or what's changing you, that's none of my business. What's my business is when I go into me and I change me. When I come back in and I say, okay, I'm feeling like I was that bipolar mom. There's a time when that would have triggered all sorts of anxiety and fear and shame and guilt. Gone, gone, gone. None of those are mine.